my name is Eden. I will be responding to Jocelyn's claim. The first affirmative side has stated that our significance claim is that the Cahsee improves performance of students in California by testing them on what they have learned in high school. Our inherency is that the test was revoked for January 1st, 2016, meaning that people this year are not going to have to take it. And there's an issue stopping us from re-invoking the Cahsee, even though we are fighting for it. John Brown, the man that revoked it, he made a little law inside of it saying that you can't reinstate it for 3 years. So they want to kind of have like a 3-year basis to test it out before they bring it back, or argue to bring it back. But we are arguing for it to come back. Our solvency is reenacting the test would bring back the student's responsibility to prove what they know. We want the Cahsee reestablished, however, we want it based off Common Core standards. And our plan of action is to initiate after-school programs for extra help leading up to the test statewide. The negative side has said that the Cahsee does not show students' performance accurately, that the STAR testing works just as well as even maybe better, that the exit exam does not prepare students for college since it is testing middle school skills. The Cahsee provides higher standards for learning. We need this because technical change, globalization, and immigration of poorly educated workers has substantially increased the economic payoff to all types of academic and technical skills. So the current generation of students need to achieve at a higher level of education than earlier generations. According to the Digital Commons, education systems in East Asia and Europe have significantly higher enrollment rates and upper secondary graduation rates in California. The Cahsee would keep our standards high and, in comparison with our foreign countries. A diploma would not suffice to this. We need an exit exam. 68% of professors said that a high school diploma is no guarantee that the typical student has learned the basics according to Digital Commons. And 58% of employers say that a high school diploma is no guarantee that the typical student has learned the basics. First, in response, the Cahsee is a chance for students to display their knowledge. According to edsource.org, students can take the test up to 6 times, like my affirmative said, before they graduate, 3 more times in this year. And this really shows how the Cahsee is giving opportunities to kids. It's not just a one-time sit down, you're in, you're out, you're done. You get to take a couple more times. And with our plan of action, if you need more help, maybe you can get those after-school programs and take it again and really try again and pass it. Since the Cahsee's establishment in 2001, it's risen from 91% passing to 95.5% passing. And you can see that 90% pass on their first try, so you can tell this is not a very difficult test for many different people. As a negative side, it is middle school skills. So it's really not about testing them on their creativity or things they make them unique, but it's really just showing that they know the basics and that we need to see that in order to graduate high school. Second, the negative has argued that the STAR testing is a better option for testing, since it does the same things the Cahsee does, but does not stop the student from graduating. However, according to the California Department of Education, STAR testing was suspended in 2013, thus this information is invalid. Third, it has been argued that the test does not prepare students for college. However, according to Cal State EDU, SAT participation in the last few years has reached their highest level since the Cahsee initiative began, 14% to 55%. And 67% of Cahsee schools graduates enrolled directly in college compared to the 58% of students statewide. This test does not only prepare students for college, but it prepares the school each year in what areas it needs to improve upon. 49% of states publish school report cards, and 16 states have formal mechanisms for rewarding schools, either for year-to-year gains and achievement test scores or for exceeding student achievement targets. And 36 states have special assistance programs helping failing schools turn themselves around, as according to edsource.com. So you can see that the Cahsee does kind of is a used mechanism to see how the school needs help. And the negative side argues that it nope, never mind. I would like to share some opinions from high school students from sfgate.com, since this this Cahsee does directly affect students, if you don't pass, you're not going to graduate high school. So according to the site, there's been some opinions shared on it. One student said the truth is that if they work hard enough to study, anyone can pass this test, whether it is someone with a learning disability or someone who needs help learning English. The test will force these kids to learn the basic English, math, and science skills. The California high school exam is a must for California, and it should be for other states too. Another student said, though some students may feel that they are being required to pass the test to graduate, and that this is unfair, in reality it's the best thing for them. Graduating from high school occurs when students know all that they are supposed to know. The only way the administration can discern this is if the student really has been educated to the fullest is by giving them the standardized test. According to John Bishop of Cornell University, the lack of rigorous standards from getting a diploma, the long delays before the labor market starts rewarding school-based learning, sends students the wrong signal about the value of effort and engagement during high school. And he goes on to say that it is true that most of those who do not pass standardized testing are socially and economically disadvantaged students who do not have the same opportunities as many of their fellow classmates. However, the fact that many of those who do not pass tests are underprivileged, it is no reason to lower the educational standards from our state. If anything, this is more reason to draw attention to which students are failing behind and what areas they need help and improvement on. Lastly, the Cahsee helps identify students who are not developing the skills that are essential for life after high school and encourage districts to give these students the attention and resources needed to help them achieve these skills during their high school years. Thank you.